What's the difference between constructive feedback and criticism? One can damage your work relationships while the other builds trust. Today, I'll teach you how to provide constructive feedback in English in a professional and polite way. I'm your teacher, Amanda Lotz, and I teach you better English so you can be more successful. Let's define these terms. Constructive criticism is when you provide observations and suggestions to help someone improve while keeping the conversation respectful. Criticism is when you point out mistakes and errors while assigning blame and judgment. So here are the 3 key factors to make sure your feedback is constructive and not criticizing. First, focus on solutions, not the problem. Second, encourage learning and progress, even if mistakes are made. And third, remain a professional and positive tone. Here's an example. Your colleague hands you the monthly reports, and you notice there are many mistakes. Instead of saying, "I see lots of mistakes again on the reports, you need to pay more attention," here's what you can say instead. "Thanks for finishing the report. I noticed some of the numbers didn't match. Maybe double check the data next time before submitting. That would help. If you'd like me to help and give a second look, just let me know." The strategy I just used is called the feedback sandwich. It's a common strategy used by professionals to give feedback in a positive way so their employees or coworkers can receive the feedback without being offended. Basically, you will give your constructive feedback between 2 positive comments. The first positive comment is typically appreciation. "Thanks for finishing the report." The second layer in the sandwich is the constructive feedback. Here, it's best to avoid using the word "you," as this is often placing blame. Instead, it's best to use "I" statements and to keep it neutral. "I noticed some of the numbers did not match." The second part of the constructive feedback is providing a solution. Again, try to keep this neutral without using "you." Notice I didn't say, "You need to double check before submitting." I gently suggested, maybe double check the data before submitting. That would help. And finally, the last part of the sandwich is giving encouragement and support. You can offer your own support or suggest other ways that the person can seek help if needed. If you'd like me to help and give a second look, just let me know. Again, make sure to keep the tone positive and professional. You want to be a team player and help the person, not make them feel bad or discouraged. Here are some more phrases you can use for each part of our feedback sandwich. For the top bread, you can say, "I really like how you explained the report clearly." Commenting on their presentation, "You've done a great job so far." The key term, "so far," is an indication that it's a good start, but there's more to do. Get ready for some feedback. Or, "I can see you put a lot of thought into this." This is acknowledging their effort and hard work, and we appreciate that, even if there's room for improvement. Or you can say, "Nice job completing this ahead of schedule," showing appreciation for the pace in which they work. Now for the filling, the constructive feedback. Some phrases you could use are, "Next time you could include," and then give your suggestion, or "One area to work on would be," then giving your feedback, or suggestions for the future. "Next time, could you try?" Notice if we're using "you," it's best to use a modal or a softener, like would, could, might, maybe. These are ways to give constructive feedback that don't put harsh blame, but gentle suggestions for next steps. And now for the bottom bread, showing your support and encouragement. This is an important step to keep your team and colleagues motivated. You can say, I know you're improving a lot. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do next. Or, you're definitely on the right track. Or, let me know if you need support on this. I'm here to help. And there you have it, a feedback sandwich that allows you to give constructive feedback in a positive, professional way where everyone feels heard, understood, and moving forward as a team. Now it's time for a pop quiz. Let's see how you do. Pay attention to the questions on the screen and choose the best answer. You can put your answers down below in the comments, as well as let me know what you would like to learn next about English at the office or anywhere in your daily life. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you soon.